Welcome, everyone, to Your Comments Matters. I'm your host, Carol Love, and here we are on season 26, episode number 5, where your comments matters on the Epstein files. Who's in there? What's going on behind these emails that's now being made to the public so we can see what's happening behind this scandal that has erupted across all governments that we're seeing so far. Where everyone, as I always say, your comments matters because we want to find out who these predators are and how long they've been doing this and all of the corruption and the money laundering. It needs to be exposed, and it will be because your comments matters. With that being said, let's get into the comments, and you might just be one of the commenters that's on the show today. So you don't want to miss any of the comments. So let's take a look and see what you have to say, what your comment is on the Epstein's files, shall we? All right. Let's take a look at our very first commenters coming from Stephen Griggs. Stephen says, in the files, they're talking about 9-year-olds. They're talking about murders. They're talking about cannibalism. The DOJ is covering the names of the perpetrators, saying all of this, and in doing so, they are in direct violation of the law. It is a crime to redact these names. This is a crossroads for our country. You got 24 thumbs up on that comment, Stephen Rigg, and I agree with you. I mean, yes, did y'all see? That's why we gotta expose it. We got to find out who they are. 9-year-olds. Come on, they're talking about murders, cannibalism. There's all kinds of stuff going on. When you weave that web of deception and lies and corruption, all kinds of criminal activity is going on. That's why that when there's criminal activity, you shouldn't be able to plead the Fifth Amendment when the crime has been taking place. No, tell it. You need to talk. Shouldn't be no Fifth Amendment when there have been criminal activity going on. So yes, and the DOJ, the so-called Department of Justice, should be called the Department of Injustice, that they're covering the names of the perpetrators. What? We need those names exposed. You don't mind showing your name when you want it up on a building somewhere. You don't mind showing your name when you want a name on a basketball or a football or whatever. I'm just giving some examples. You don't mind your name being on a hospital. You don't mind your name being whatever you want to put it up on billboards. But now all of a sudden you don't want us to know that you are sex trafficking with young girls. 9-year-olds, please. Murders going on. What happened to Jeffrey Epstein? Y'all know there's questions about that. Suicide. That man had too much on these billionaires, these powerful politicians, to commit suicide. Come on now. If they had what happened to him, he'd be like Ghislaine Maxwell, somewhere in a cozy prison somewhere, playing tennis and golf. And y'all know it. Oh, God. Oh, wait, my goodness. Your comments matters. I tell you, this is what gets us all riled up, isn't it? We want to know more so they can be held accountable. Take a look at another commenter. This is coming from The Noodle. Says, how about letting the public see the damn redacted files? Question. Why is the government hiding names? Exactly. See, these are questions, 2 great questions. She got 199 thumbs up on that comment and 37 replies. So again, we're the public. You using our taxpayer money to cover up criminal activity? Are you kidding me? Come on now. No, we paying. We want to see it. We want to see it. We want to see these names. Unredact them. Unredact the perpetrators. You can redact the victim, but you need to unredact the perpetrators. That's who we want to know. That's who we want to find out. Woo! Wait. Take a look at another commenter coming from the Core 13. Says, Clinton ready to talk? He's taking the whole thing down. The core, you got 27 thumbs up on that. You know that's something, ain't it? See, you better talk. You better start talking because see, they got the evidence, they got the emails, they got all this stuff. They probably got pictures, they got recordings. So you better start talking. You better start telling it because you're on your deathbed anyway. Many of these jokers, they 70, 80, 90, years old. So you might as well start telling the truth before you meet your maker. You already met your maker down on earth. We know that's the devil, wicked, corruption, lying, deception. That's what the devil represents. Okay. And that's who these politicians are. That's just me. That's my comment. That's Miss Love comment. All right, then, everyone. Let's take a look at another commenter. James Wallace, big POTUSA. Okay. At 1 minute per page, a 3 million page dump will take over 5 years and 7 months to read. What? We ain't got that much time. No. We ain't got that much time. Okay. We need them expert lawyers in there taking care of this stuff. They know how to speed read. You can speed read. Okay. Get somebody that can speed read and tell us what's in there. All right. Let's take a look at another commenter. Coming from Matthew Golding says, release the missing minutes surrounding Jeffrey Epstein's death as well as all the files. You know, that's right. That's a good comment, Matthew. Yeah, because y'all remember when they released that video with Epstein, before he committed suicide, they say, but there were some minutes missing. I think like 3 minutes missing. What happened? Yeah. What happened with that? They try to wiggle their way out of that. And they think people don't forgot this stuff, but we ain't forgot because your comments matter. Keep talking about it. Keep bringing it up. And that's what I look forward to seeing. Your comments matter so we can get these perpetrators out of the community and in jail where they belong. All right, then, everyone. That's going to do it for Your Comments Matters here today on the show. Want to thank all of you for your comments, and we look forward to seeing you on the next video. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing to Your Comments Matter YouTube channel. I'm your host, Carol Love. See you on the next video.